Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this May 12th. Martin Short has spoken out about the death of his daughter, Catherine. You'll recall that she killed herself earlier this year. It happened in February when the 42-year-old was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Aside from an initial family statement saying they were devastated and asked for privacy, we did not hear much from Martin, and now he has opened up. Quote, "It's been a nightmare for the family, but the understanding that mental health and cancer, like my wife's, are both diseases, and sometimes with diseases they are terminal." End quote. I should note that his wife Nancy died in 2010, and he continues, "My daughter fought for a long time with extreme mental health, borderline personality disorder, other things, and did the best she could until she couldn't." Shifting to another Nancy, Nancy Guthrie, Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mom. Her name has mostly fallen out of the headlines as the investigation into her disappearance hits the 100-day mark. There was great national interest when the senior first went missing from her Arizona home. Savannah was there with her siblings, making pleas and offering reward money for Nancy's return. And now that Savannah is back at work in New York, not much national attention is being paid to the crime scene in Arizona. But a source at the Today Show said that Savannah is still having off-camera crying sessions over the abduction of her mom. The source said, quote, "She's gotten emotional between commercial breaks. Sometimes a fan will say something sweet to her, whether there is a guest or a sign from a fan outside that makes her feel touched. It's never going to be business as usual for her, but it's important to her to put one foot in front of the other and keep going," end quote. Something that's not going, let's shift gears again, is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Beatles exhibit. All right, so is there one or isn't there one? Half and half. There seems to be a hiccup for Paul McCartney's contributions. Set to open on May 15th, the exhibit called Paul McCartney and Wings is expected to have some historical pieces from the famous Beatle himself, notably 7 of his guitars that are stuck in customs. It appears there's some hang-ups with something called the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, because some of the instruments are made with Brazilian rosewood, one of the rarest and endangered trees in the world. A source said, quote, "They've been stuck in London customs for a month. The tree is endangered, so you can no longer use it, but it's the best wood you can use for sound and acoustics," end quote. The source says that McCartney has not traveled with those instruments in a long time, so that might be why he was either unaware of the issue or why there's a problem to begin with. A report from London, though, said that there has been movement made in getting things in transit, so fingers crossed they will arrive in time. May 15th is just, what is that, Friday? A couple days away? All right. Fingers crossed for him. And actually, he's hosting the season finale, or is he performing or he's hosting the season finale of SNL. So there you go. That's a little fun fact for you. And that's a check of your celebrity headlines for this Tuesday, May 12th. I'm back tomorrow right here on the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you're sure